welcome back here to Nissan Arena, home of the Queensland Firebirds, for our third round of games for today on day 3. Today is open mixed. In this round will be Western Australia versus South Australia. I'm Megan Lynch, and joining us now straight from the court
Very
is
much
Steve
just joining
McInnes.
you. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Wowee, that's a tight turnaround.
It was. But we'll be back after these ads and get ready to have a big chat about what's coming up next.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena. Here we have South Australia versus Western Australia in the mixed open divisions on court 1. Going to be a tight game from what I've heard. This open mixed division is quite tightly contested. Only a few goals in each and every one of the games so far. Which is awesome. You always want tight competition, so it would be interesting to see how today goes. How have they gone so far? Do you know? Just having a quick look at some of the ladder and statistics now. I think WA are unbeaten. Played 4, and yes, have won all 4. And then South Australia in the second. So this is top of the table. Yeah, awesome. I think I've had that first game is today, and then this one, which is great. So I'll just introduce maybe the teams starting lineup. So from WA, at goal shooter will be Rebecca Lill. Goal attack, Dylan Bunn. Wing attack, Laura Jenner. Centre, Reese Sarah. Wing defence, Rebecca Nishki. Goal defence, Liz Dronfield. And goalkeeper, Griffin Thomas, with reserves, Chase, Maureen, Charlotte, Ellie, Georgia and Scott, and coached by Lisa McKenzie and Shannon Crawhurst, and manager is Georgia Bertolami. And for South Australia, starting in goal shooter, we have Alec Davis. In goal attack, Rebecca Tahini. Wing attack, Jade Hickey. Centre, Clayton Wells. Wing defence, Beth Lane. Goal defence, Ben Slade. And in goalkeeper, Jordan Vivian. We also have reserves, Lydia Bolkel, Ash Bray, Jordan Goggins, Jalen Newchurch, Jessie Robertson, Lisa Wilson. They're coached by Judy Greenwood, assistant coach Tony Shannon, and manager Lockie Kopic. And our umpires for today are Thomas Morton and Carly Brown, with our reserve umpire is Stephanie Sear. About to get underway now. Here we are, Western Australia with the first centre pass. Janora and wing attack taking that first centre pass received. Nice little work by Western Australia there. Good look from circle edge. Oh, comes back out unexpectedly. And they kick it out again. Some bad hands there. Ben Slade not able to pick it up, unfortunately. So the game that South Australia did lose was their first game to New South Wales, and that was by 5 goals. So yes, very, very tight. Should be a close competition then today. In this competition. We were just talking earlier today in the first round match around some of the intentional mismatches with the shooting circles, but looks like both teams gone with the traditional girl, female and female and male. No. We saw the mismatch in the first game, and it actually didn't have an impact on the game. Yeah. Yeah, as Griff Thomas come out for a nice intercept there, and Western Australia able to go all the way down court. So they put the first 2 on the board in the first minute. Quick scoring. Sarah now through the middle, and Big look in, but sprayed over the baseline. So South Australia get the chance to get this one back if they can. So I should also mention this is a Bingham Cup game. So South Australia and Western Australia play a series called the Bingham Cup in honour of Bruce Bingham, who passed away a few years ago. And we've been playing that for 5 or 6 years now. And it's played across the men's and the mixed open divisions. So the men's game will be game 2, played tomorrow when those two sides meet.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
So South Australia now using their centre pass, hopefully to get themselves on the board if they can.
Nice front cut there.
Yeah, nice work. Shot falls in, beautiful. Just rolls in nicely over those rings. So South Australia on the board. Taking a couple of minutes, but hopefully they'll settle now after that.
Yeah, there's a real height mismatch in the wing attack, wing defence role.
Oh, Ben Slade, great touch from him. And
nice
unfortunate pass. We're lucky not to get the replay call probably.
So I was just going to say, with the wing attack, wing defence mismatch can be not always a good thing. Sometimes as a taller person, it is a bit harder to try and manoeuvre around someone who's a bit shorter, but usually got a lot of speed and agility in them.
Yeah, Laura Janor is certainly zippy, that's for sure, and experienced. Has done Australian tours previously, so very, very good wing attack.
Yeah, she looks like she knows exactly what she's doing and setting up.
I know when I have a smaller opponent, I struggle to find them.
It's
so
very good. As a smaller person, I find that's how it works. It's usually your hands over that kills us. Nice patience off the centre pass there.
Oh, held that for a long time. Lucky to get it away here. Ben Slade. And
nice attacking of the ball.
Almost got taken out in the commentary box.
That's all right. Come to visit and say hello.
We do have the best seats in the house. Nice and close to the court. Clayton Wells there. Nice space for him. Just can't find someone to pass it to.
Good patience there. Moving the ball to the top for the feed.
And good shot from Alex Davis. He's good from mid-range for a big boy. He can shoot mid-range as well.
Yeah.
This is a nice
we were just talking
string
before,
in the bow to have.
I wouldn't want to be a shooter to start with. But
me either.
No, but I find that they probably get a bit more pressure on them for those close shots than the ones further away. Oh, nice reject there. Able to catch that back again.
Yep, Gunn puts that one in. So he will be hard to stop for the South Australians. Ben Slade and Jordan Vivian going to have their work cut out for them there. South Australia having to go back again and use that line again and again. That's very close to a held ball, I think.
Yeah, WA just setting up another zone. We've seen it with all the games this morning, actually. Yeah, setting up that box in the back.
It's very, very popular defensive style these days, isn't it?
And really forcing the attackers out wide makes it very difficult for them if they can't find that drive through the middle. Yeah,
Alec Davis makes good for South Australia there. So find themselves still trailing by 2, 5-3. Laura Janor again.
Nice hands there.
Yeah, can't get that one over the elevation of Ben Slade. He's great coming out of that circle.
Yeah, and he's very vocal too, which is really good to help the others in front of him to direct them where to go.
I always feel like with such a big shooter, they're going to have to win that ball outside the circle anyway, so you may as well come and have a run out, have a go at something, see if you can get it there. Because once it's on that circle edge, it's just too easy to get into a big shooter, big holding shooter.
I think also if you can get your hands up over with them off the circle edge, that's that one that makes it just sit in the air a bit longer.
There's some really good movement there between Hickey and Tahini to get that ball to circle edge and then over to Alec Davis. Good work by the South Australians. Reece Serra now having to look back. Finally getting it down through Janor. And there's that look in. Ben Slade gets a touch. Jordan Vivian can't pull it in. Went off about 4 people's hands there.
Yeah, it was a good attempt.
And Gunn misses the shot. Slade rebounds.
Wells, nice strong rebound and quick outlet ball.
Yeah, Wells looked long but couldn't get it out. Tries now. Oh, nearly chased down. But not quite. So Western Australia, South Australia, sorry, here to set something up. Oh, good touch there. Nearly takes out the scoring bench. The commentary bench and the scoring bench has always been taken out already now. So contact call on Reece Serra standing out there.
Nice setup there.
Oh, good hands from the goal defence.
Great work.
Yeah, Liz Dronfield there. Very, very nice hands. Western Australia to work this out. Nitschke, Dronfield having to go across to big Griff Thomas to get that early intercept and some footwork.
Something else to come.
Not sure where they thought they were taking that ball.
Centre third.
Wrong third.
Yeah, not good
Tahini
eyes.
at the back. Nice drive, yeah. Having a swing, though. Not able... Oh, there it is. Not able to get that first one in. Having to go out to come back in again. Open up Alec Davis.
You're not afraid to take that drive on either.
Hickey on the sideline.
Again, they need to be coming through that middle.
Western Australia just
direction.
really getting good, tight defensive pressure. Good body on.
Yeah, and I like that Wells is really directing that attack in as to where he wants the ball so that it's setting up for the next bit. Let that shooter get out and back in the circle.
Yeah, Clayton Wells plays a lot of goal attack, so he knows the circle quite well.
Yeah, right.
Playing here as a centre in this team. But yeah, does know the circle, so knows
really
and directs
well.
where he thinks they should be for his pass.
Yeah, that's right. But it just also allows shooters to be where they need to be in the circle.
Yeah.
Nice delivery of that ball there.
It's great early defensive pressure from Ben Slade to force that ball to swing before coming into gun.
So we've got 7-6 WA lead with South Australia centre pass. So we're on track of centre passes at the moment.
Yep, good work by South Australia to get that back on centre passes after losing the first couple.
Nice
So
drive
hitting at
there around the
base.
baseline.
And nice offload. Griff Thomas has got a good hold over that ball, particularly on the mismatch. And Alec Davis puts that in. That's the thing with mix, though. If you have the male out over the female, then the other male's at the post for the pass. So you got to play those numbers and mix that up. Hickey, good defensive pressure, gets it for South Australia. Just everyone in the middle of the court there for South Australia, so nowhere to go but long down the line.
Yeah, just need to keep their width early on before the ball moves into that goal third, so they've got some space to drive into.
Absolutely. Wells from baseline pocket here is going to be looking to a hold of Alec Davis. Bit risky to the top. Griff Thomas could have come out and had a go at that one.
Unfortunately,
Tahini just,
that could have gone either way, that one.
Yep, both South Australian players going to be finding themselves out, though, at the end of the day.
Thomas probably lucky to keep a possession of the ball.
Sarah to John Field. John Field looking to Janor. And nice rotation there. Ben Slade gets a good hand on it.
Yeah, very athletic around the body, Ben. I think we've had some friendly fire.
Yep. Hickey was in that as well, but didn't get taken out. The two Western Australians collecting each other.
Yeah, I think she's had a head injury.
There's going to be a slight delay here while Simon Trinker, the Western Australian physio, checks her out. I think that means there's going to be some forced changes.
Yeah.
So Janor has gone off and grabbed a wing defence bib from wing attack. And we'll have a new
I think that's a good
wing
move.
attack in.
Just to make sure she's okay, because she did cop an elbow to the head then. And Wells has come off in the centre, and we have
Jayla Newchurch
on in the centre now.
Sorry, I was distracted looking for the Western Australian change, which is Marine Paper, I think, has come in on that change for the head clash. Dronfield managing to pull that in, going back to Janor in wing defence now.
Nice pass.
Ben Slade,
His
elevation again.
Yeah, outstanding elevation.
And the good follow too, just to keep it going. Have another tip at it and getting it off Reece Sarah's feet and hands there. Obstruction on court, this one will come back. I've liked so far too the change up from Ben Slade and Jordan Vivian, even though Ben is in goal defence, he's dropped back and done a lot of the goalkeeper work and let Jordan Vivian run outside of the circle.
The front. Nice patience, taking the front side and good finish.
Nice work there for South Australia. Good build-up from that sideline throw-in.
They take the lead for the first time, 8-7 South Australia with the centre pass. So looking to consolidate a break.
Or not quite able to pull that in. Alec Davis with the one hand. Tahini on the drive.
You could take a long shot.
Opts to go over. And Alec Davis puts that in.
Finish.
So from a 2-goal lead to Western Australia to a 2-goal lead for South Australia. in about 10 minutes of play.
Yeah, they've put
Still
the
got about 5 of this
few
quarter to go.
consecutive runs on there, haven't they?
They have indeed.
Just took them a little bit of time to get the coordination with each other going, but they're working well together as a unit down the back end.
Yeah, there's been lots of good tips and touches coming out of that circle. Like I said, you can't just play last line of defence on such a big holding shooter like Gunn. Jalen Newchurch actually has been a little bit injured. I know he was cleared to play towards the back half of this tournament, so looks like he's got himself out on court earlier than maybe he was expecting, which is great for South Australia.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's a lot of physicality quite early on in this game.
There's indeed. So Jalen I have coached and played with back in SA, and state teams as well. Unfortunately has lots of shin splint problems.
Right.
So,
the fun injury.
yes, often nothing you can do about them. He's had some very funky taping all the way up his legs in previous years.
Tried lots
but
of things.
He's got the calf socks on, the
They tend to be the
calf
best.
socks, so hoping he can have a good season. Alec Davis can't quite get there to that one. Western Australia having to go back and reset real long to Griff Thomas, so chance to build it up now.
Just need to also look at keeping 2 feet on the ground so that they can maintain this power behind the pass when they need to offload.
That's a really good open from Reesera there to get himself to the far side of the court.
Nice
And
sweeping
shot.
drive there from the shooter. Charlotte. No, sorry, Rebecca Lill.
Oh, good touch from Nitsky in wing defence.
Outstanding drive straight off the ball.
Ben Slade now trying to stick on Gunn, trying to keep him out the circle, but couldn't do it, and there's that mismatch in behind him. And Gunn to put another one in. So WA have caught back up again, and it's their centre pass now. So they could take the lead again here. Certainly ebbing and flowing game so far.
Nice swing ball there. And good follow there from Lill. Just to draw that defender and give the space for Gunn to get the feed.
There we are, so the lead back with Western Australia. See what South Australia can do with this centre pass. Good look, straight down court.
Nice speed
Alec
of
Davis.
ball movement.
It's beautiful, comes out to the top, relieves some pressure, rolls to the post.
But while the ball moved quickly, everyone just held their timing, and so therefore there wasn't lots of crazy running. It was just good movement and timing onto the ball.
As a simple mistake from Western Australia with the break. So Beth Lane to get us started here. She's going to have to reset to Jordan Vivian in that goalkeeper role. Ben Slade, good quick release from him. Jalen, nice drive.
Nice drive down court.
And
Strong
Rebecca
and
Taney
hard.
Poping. Not looking post though. I'd back her in to just turn and have a look to the post.
I
You got
reckon.
Alec Davis coming in for rebounds.
Absolutely.
If you miss it, you miss it. Let the big boys go at it under the
Absolutely.
post.
I wouldn't want to be under there. Again, that defensive zone at the back.
Oh,
A
nice,
nice
little pop
drive
to top.
into the middle by Newchurch.
Yeah,
great
good pass
vision by
over
the wing
too.
attack.
Yeah, Newchurch. Really good little pop on that little bit of timing on that pop.
Yeah.
Looked like South Australia was going to be off balance and maybe even step there, but he just got there just at the right time.
Just need to keep the movement happening as we head into this last minute.
Gunn puts another one away. Still only one behind Western Australia. We've had a couple of lead changes already in this game. No one really stamping their authority in it. They are both looking after the ball reasonably well, and as I say that,
Out over
South
the
Australia
baseline.
decided to have a shot from the transverse line, and it's sprayed out, unfortunately. Or tight on that sideline there, all the way back to Griff Thomas to open this up. John Field and Thomas trying to drive it out.
Last 20 seconds. So the clock is ticking down. WA got the chance to even it up here just before the break.
Going to be short on time, probably going to be a pass here. Yes, it is. 3-2.
There we go.
Gets it just in time, so there
Great
it is.
finish.
First quarter, South Australia versus Western Australia in Bingham Cup Game 1. It is 13 apiece. We'll be back after some ads. Welcome back to Nissan Arena, South Australia versus Western Australia. Mixed open, tightly contested division, tightly contested game at the moment. WA got out early, had a bit of a lead. South Australia came back, and they lost the lead, and now it's all tied up, 13 apiece here on court 1 at Nissan Arena as we see Western Australia come back out.
South Australia looks like they've changed the centre again.
Yep, so we've got Jessie Robinson coming in for Jalen Newchurch, who came in for Clayton Wells. So that centre position has changed a few times for South Australia. So be looking again just to keep the run going through that mid-court.
And rotating legs, especially as you move through the tournament, trying to reserve.
Absolutely,
for later on.
Day 3 now. The games start building up. Robinson puts that one out a little bit too far for Lisa Wilson, who's coming to goal attack as well for South Australia. Off balance there, Jordan Vivian picks up the crumbs. Hickey holding on the transverse line. Going to clear out now. Bray working well. Wilson, top of circle. Robinson into Davis, who held Griff Thomas off really well there. Oh, and contact call on paper. And out of court call on South Australia. So this ball ping-ponging a little bit.
Yeah, it's also sort of the pushing each other to the sidelines, which is causing those errors and the ball going out over the court.
Yeah, it's been played really wide, hasn't it?
Yeah,
both,
just need that drive up the middle.
Both teams. Yeah, we saw Reece Serra open it up quite nicely. And there he goes again. As I talk about him, swinging
it around.
Some
nice work through the middle there.
Beautiful drive to the top. Vivian and Lil having a bit of a wrestle there.
I was going to say he's getting a bit competitive.
And that's just a throw-in, so the tip comes off Ben Slade, I think. And
nice
good shot there.
Just like you said before, nice and strong. Go to the post and see what happens.
Yeah, let the boys fight it down underneath.
Absolutely.
Off tips there. So Western Australia having a good start to this quarter. Lost one, but have won more back. If they score this here, it could be up by a couple.
Really strong off that first ball.
The hold there. Vivian comes out.
Great
doesn't
attack.
quite get it before she got the body, I reckon. Really good contest, though. Ash Bray standing out as well. Ben Slade can't do anything about that placement, unfortunately. And timing on the jump also not there for the block shot. Gunn finishes off Western Australia. 3-1 start and their centre pass.
Which is similar to the start of the first quarter, so hopefully they're able to find their groove and get the rhythm back as we move through.
Yeah, South Australia will be wanting to do what they did, claw their way back if they can. So far, 3 minutes played this quarter, and it's all Western Australia. Couple of throw-ins in a row here. It's good hands over pressure from Jessie Robinson in centre. Keeping Reece Serra in that pocket so he's not an option. Tunnel ball there. Goes Western Australia way. And Gunn, just a target, isn't he?
Nice and strong on his takes too, so if he's put it up there, you're pretty confident he's going to pull that one in.
Yeah, he just moves that body around, opens the angle. If you place it right,
yeah,
there's no way he's not catching it.
No, absolutely. Nice cut through the middle there. Like I was saying before, just to split open those defenders.
Yeah, Wilson just sprang that one out a little bit too far. Western Australian hands to it, so South Australia will want to score this one. Find themselves 3 down now.
Nice give and go.
Drop ball is too slow. Unfortunately, Western Australia picking that up. It was Dronfield, I think, getting hands to that.
Yeah, great pick up. Come straight through the front.
That was held for a long time by Griff Thomas, but he is a nice, steady player at the back there for them. Good reset option. Paper takes that one. Bray finds herself on the floor. Can't get a touch on that one.
No, he could probably look at changing it up a little bit rather than hitting it down, just looking to see if he can tip it up to himself there, Blake. Because I reckon he's got the elevation.
He does indeed. Just needs to try and find a way to
Yeah, so rather than
keep it
down,
up,
just a tip up to onto yourself.
something to run onto.
Yeah, I reckon he'd be quite good at that.
So 5-1 and centre pass for Western Australia so far. They've had a blinding start to this. And
Gun with
it's
good
going to be
timing into the
contact,
circle.
unfortunately, on Jesse Robinson outside the circle rather than the offside. Could have just stayed a little bit cleaner on that, unfortunately. So South Australia really going to need this one if they can. Jesse Robinson electing to go sideways. Oh, Ashbray puts that up. And dangerous
Lucky
territory.
take there.
And Lisa Wilson just getting crumbs there off the tips on the circle edge.
Nice shot to finish.
Not finding those connections up in that front end, are they, South
timing's out a
Australia?
little bit. They're just getting there a little bit early, South Australia.
They're going flat, they're going safe, but Western Australians are just getting their hands to it or getting that front spot.
And when you curl off and you end up with a flat drive, it just gives them that free ride straight through to the ball.
Gunn putting
Nice
another
finish.
one in.
Yeah, WA really got their connections happening here. But South Australia are looking at taking their time.
Yeah, there's no rush, plenty of time. It's only the second quarter and still 9 minutes of that left as well. So
Yeah,
plenty of
just
time to work themselves back into this
take
game.
it slow, build it up, and then they can move forward faster when they've got their connections timing on. They scored another one there, South Australia. So WA lead 20-16 with the centre pass. And again, that ball over the top to Gunn. So change coming for South Australia in the wing defence position.
Yep, so Beth Lane's come back on. Jesse Robertson, circle edge, has stepped as he's taken that ball, trying to get too much ground. He can feed that ball from there. There's no need to try and gain ground and step in. Just needs the confidence to do it. South Australia just not active enough on that defence. They're kind of there.
Timing is very good.
Jesse Robinson gets himself a tip, tries to chase it up, can't keep it in. Good chase by him. He was actually in our men's reserves team right up until a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
When, again, some injuries happened to this mixed side.
Yep.
Got called in, so good to see him on court in an Opens division.
Yeah.
His first time in an Opens division.
Oh, that's good for him.
Really proud of him. It's very good. And
Good pick up
Gunn
there.
nutmegs himself, and Ben Slade with a pickup. Good drive down court by Ben Slade as well, helping those
Timing was
attackers.
much better. They're hitting Birchall on the top of the circle.
Yeah, so Wilson now mid-range offload instead of shot.
Oh,
Gunn on the run.
turning our back to the ball. We often talk in netball around turning your back to the closest sideline when you're defending, just so you can see a lot more. Something that
Yeah,
was
keep the
brought
vision
in
for the court.
a couple of years ago. Yeah, just
Ooh,
because you
Slade.
can run forward faster than you can run backwards.
Slade looking for some rotations
Yeah.
here. Getting a new defensive line up. See if they can get some more ball. So got
Probably a
Jordan
good
Goggins
time.
into goalkeeper. So I've got Jordan Vivian and Jordan Goggins in that circle.
Oh,
Jordan and Jordan.
Okay.
Alec Davis puts that one in. That was a bit easier find, a bit easier build-up for South Australia there. So down by 4, South Australia, 22-18 at the moment. Bit of a wall here off the centre pass, forcing Western Australia back, all the way back, in fact, to Griff, who's going to look very long. And Paper picks it up. So working nicely. Reece Sarah, again, doing a fair amount of work
A
in
lot
that
of work
centre
up the front
position.
there.
Every second ball almost. Trying to get himself to it. And Gunn puts that one in. Shaking his head a little bit after the shot. Doesn't like some of the treatment he got.
Yeah, got a little bit of a knee in the back of the calf, make your leg collapse.
Alec Davis. Oh, can stretch far enough. I wasn't sure if he was able to. Griff Thomas
Nice finish to the
with
shot.
the jump in, but yeah, very nice shot. High arcing shot.
WA changed their centre.
Yeah, still find themselves 4 up. Maybe it was just that Reesera was doing a bit too much work, just getting him a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
I can see Scott Austin with a bib on, standing up over in the Western Australian bench area as well, so we might see him come onto court. Big shout out to Scott Austin, played his 150th National League game, the first game of the tournament. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. How many games would the teams generally play each tournament?
It's around about 10.
Yeah, okay. So
depending on final series and minor rounds.
15 years or so?
Yep. So I will join him and play my 150th in a couple of days' time as well.
Well, that's exciting.
2 very big milestones.
Yeah, absolutely. That just
We've
shows
both
how
been
long
around
it's
for
all
a
been
while.
going on.
Yeah, so Scotty Austin debuted in 1998
Oh, wow.
as an underage athlete for Western Australia.
Yeah, nice.
Me a little bit later than that.
A little bit later?
2003 for me. So back to the game. Western Australia find themselves up by 5. Clayton Wells find himself back on court. So we're back to our original centre for South Australia. We've tried a few. Umpire just setting this up, making sure the right play is out of play and everything's good to go. We took a while, but we got there.
It's a bit loud sometimes. I can't quite hear what the umpire's saying.
So circle edge, Lisa Wilson here. Looks to swing. Clayton Wells, Alec Davis.
Pick up there.
Yeah.
Split to the post.
Nothing clean on the circle edge, unfortunately. Western Australia really having a good dig at everything that comes out of that circle, making it real hard for the South Australians.
So it's back to a 4-goal difference.
Scott Austin in wing attack. Looks long cross court. Pocket ball. It's safe enough. Goggins can't get there on gun. So it's going to be a shot for gun from mid-range. Jordan Vivian called for obstruction immediately as soon as she steps on court. And Western Australia with another. So 3:23 left to play up until half-time. Wells having to go back with Vivian, getting it back again.
Nice drive
Lisa
there.
Wilson on the drive, gets rid of it because she was going way too fast.
She was, but it was strong and it was hard and it made the defender have to make a decision. Good finish there.
She'll hate me saying this, but good to see one of the older South Australian players on the team lists going that fast. Jordan Vivian, great read by her.
Vivian.
And Clayton Wells linking up all right with Alec Davis, but unfortunately fumbling that ball there. South Australia wasting that chance. Gunn sprays that one, but it goes to Nitschke. It's going to be contact on Bulkwill. Oh no, it's going to be encore.
Yeah.
I'm asking the umpire as a commentator, is it encore? Like, what's happening here?
Just checking.
Very confusing.
So WA have just slowed it down a little bit here. Just be patient and
there's that
didn't
long,
quite execute that one.
that hook pass from
Great
Scotty
pick
Austin.
up from Gunn.
He does love that little
Extremely
hook
athletic.
pass. Austin. Nice work from him, circle edge there. High
Great
arching
shot by
shot,
Will.
nothing but net.
Really
Absolutely
strong,
beautiful.
took control. It's out to 5 now. WA leading South Australia 26-21.
Wells getting himself circle edge. That's where they've just been struggling a little bit. And Wilson not connecting with Davis there, unfortunately. I don't think he was ready for it.
He got a bit of a hit in the foot and he turned
And he
to look
did,
down.
yeah. Got a
and
bit of body work and missed the ball. Griff Thomas again, just working nicely to get that ball out. Oh, Bulkwood just landing in that contest and knocking the ball to advantage of South Australia. So good work there. Lane on transverse line, finds Wilson. Yeah, just probably some hands in there.
Yeah, struggling, getting hands on it, stopping the ball from being delivered at the pace they were trying to. But 2-on-1. Nice placement there. Davis finishes.
So South Australia within 4 with a minute to play. Austin, nice work. Started well back from the line. Got himself free. Oh, almost a tunnel ball there. Gunn in front. You're going to take that target every time. I'd be moving that ball on too. finishes
Absolutely,
off.
especially when he's got that nice front position, front hold there.
Yep, Geordie Goggins just going to have to work himself around if he can, try and get himself in front. Oh, Beth Lane just spraying that ball. Griff Thomas picks it up.
Yeah, WA creating the pressure situations here that are forcing the mistakes. Keeping their feet, being really patient.
Lil doesn't place that one right.
Unfortunate
Goggins.
placement on that one. Allowed Goggins to get a hand around.
So Jordan Goggins also traditionally a bit of a goal shooter more than a defender, but
Yeah, right.
again in this team playing some defence, playing
That's
it really
it.
well so far. I've
And got
liked
the
what I've seen
time.
from him.
So got time now.
And misses the shot
Unfortunately.
on the siren. So at the break, South Australia find themselves down by 5, 22 to WA, 27. We'll be back after some break.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's yeah, it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously, there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena. It's halftime here in this Bingham Cup match, which is a bit of a special thing. I'll talk about that in a minute, between Western Australia and South Australia mixed opens. Currently Western Australia 27, South Australia 22. How have you seen the game so far, Megan?
Yeah, it's been a bit up and down. It was an even quarter in the first quarter, but WA came out of the blocks in the beginning of that second quarter.
They did, didn't they?
And that's where they really set it up. And after that, it was pretty much a tight tussle backwards and forwards. SA got back to 3 at one point, but then WA's maintained that 5. So I'd be interested to see what South Australia do differently coming out.
And there was 4 lead changes in that first quarter as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
it has really ebbed and flowed to this point. But Western Australia just finding the ascendancy at the moment. I think most of that's been through just that big target of gun.
Yeah, and the
as
timing
well,
down
so-
the court, they've moved that ball very quickly and very efficiently. South Australia got stuck in that goal third, attacking goal third. So
Yeah, a
look
few
to
errors
see.
front end for South
Yeah.
Australia, misconnections. You know, just a little bit of body work that maybe pushed Alec Davis off just at the wrong moment, and he dropped a
That's
ball
it.
over
I'd
the
like to
baseline,
see them
those
just
sorts of
get
things.
back onto the middies, get back onto the body and just pop off just to get their timing going so then they can start that free moving of the ball.
Absolutely. So, as I did mention, this is a Bingham Cup match, and we actually have some named medals as well, one for the best Western Australian player and one for the best South Australian player. So the South Australian player, the best judged best of field today, will win the Jan Sim medal. Jan was a pioneer for mixed in South Australia, running the Monday night competition that we have out there at now Netball SA Stadium for nearly 15 years.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
The Western Australia medal is the Lorraine Ward medal. Lorraine is here. Hopefully she will be coming over to help present that medal at the end of this match. And Lorraine began coaching the WA men's team in 2003, and she is now their head coach for the state.
That's
so
awesome.
Absolutely two pioneers to have medals named after.
Absolutely, and we can't do what we do in sport without volunteers.
Absolutely. And it's good to see them hang around for so long and enjoy it so much as well. So Western Australia getting the start there. Find themselves up by 6. They're really scoring pretty efficiently as well. I think South Australia probably having to work a little harder outside the circle. Oh, Alec Davis tips that one onto himself a little bit. Misses the shot. Griff Thomas comes up with rebounds.
Take their time on that and just look at the finesse and the finish of it.
Again, there's that patience of Thomas, just to not let that ball go if he's not ready to.
Yeah. And because it's so physical and there's not a lot of space in the goal circle when there's big bodies, just to take that one extra half a second just to steady and make sure you know where the defenders actually are.
Jordan Vivian front spot, can't get the rebounds. Gunn gets it over the top of her.
There's not a lot you can do with that.
No, there's not, is there?
Other than a step ladder. He's very strong and his timing's very good too.
No, this game they let the contest go, and unfortunately, too big, too strong over the top.
Yeah, that's right. And that's okay because both ends can have it, so
yeah,
it
absolutely.
works out. You know,
there's a big guy at each end. Mismatches happen at each end.
Except we've just about taken it off the head of the centre there.
Oh, that one might have gone too far.
Oh, right idea though. You have the contest at the back and pick up the drop ball
and
at the
the
front.
crumbs at the front. Yeah,
bit
really
of
good
AFL
work
style.
From Jordan, and Jordan unfortunately not getting away with that time because it is called contact on Jordan Goggins at the back. So, reminder, this is 1 versus 2 at the moment. Western Australia sitting on top of the ladder, undefeated, and South Australia just with the 1 loss to New South Wales. So, really tight game. Every game has been tight. That ball sprayed over the sideline, though, unfortunately.
WA wing defence and wing attack then worked exceptionally well together to form a V, and every time the midi came forward from South Australia, they sank back onto him, and then they came back off and put the pressure over the pass.
Yeah, and if you can do that for a few seconds, that's when the panic really starts to set in for the person with the ball.
It's creating that pressure and building it, and everything seems to be going really, really well to plan for WA.
Yeah, nice front spot. Easy finish for Gunn.
But I assume these teams will come back together later on in the week, so if you're going to have a bad game, now's probably the time so you can sort it out and get ready to go again.
Yeah, the way it's shaping up, looking with these two being the top, they will definitely meet again in a final series at some point in time, you would think.
Yeah. Nice shot there.
And it's all about, reassessing your first game, making sure you don't make the same mistakes.
Absolutely.
Lily Bolkwell getting through on that centre pass. Clay Wells now top of circle. Tahini offering. Alec at the back.
Nice patience there, just to place the ball in the space.
Yep, just waiting for it to open.
Yep.
Western Australia through Scott Austin. Now, good hands there. Bray, nice work by her.
Just to take a breath.
Wells goes wide to Goggins.
Look to promote ball down. That's a nice drive up the middle there.
Oh, Bolpool just lets that go too much. Oh, Western Australia almost.
We weren't ready for it in the wing defence.
You're going to get a touch here, Megan.
Oh, was.
The box did it for you instead.
The box has stopped him. Millsy's box in the way. All his notes.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned the change in goal defence as well. Elle has come on.
Yep.
Elle, I cannot say her last name because it's really long. Diana Mopoulos.
Oh, you did a good job there.
No, I don't think I did. I think she's going to yell at me for
Well,
for dodging that
this
up.
might help. Damianopoulos.
Damianopoulos. Some phonetic spelling. I
Yeah,
love it.
I know.
Good work.
Oh, Millsy's little
Millsy's
sheets.
organised.
Yeah, he's done
Well
a great
done.
job. We don't have it for every team though, so not everyone's put them in. But it's helpful when we haven't come across some of the players before. So some of the commentators this week are obviously from the men's and mixed circuit, but there's some of us that have come across from the women's side to do some commentating and watch some amazing netball.
Absolutely. It's good to have those connections. And
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've
see
really
the other
enjoyed
side
it.
sometimes.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of match practice against men's and mixed for the Heart Sapphire series in warm-up games.
Yep.
Which is beneficial to both sides, and that it's been evolving over the years. But,
Yeah.
we really enjoy the time that we get to play against the men's
We do
and
it
mixed.
a lot in South Australia as well.
Yeah.
Against our female Premier League clubs. Jesse Robertson, great take there. Nice intercept by him. See what South Australia can do. And yeah, play practice matches against them.
Yeah.
Oh, Elle comes up with a great reject there. And we
Great
now
work.
have men's teams in those clubs as well. So for the first time
Yeah.
ever, we played a Super League series with 6 of those 8 now
Yep.
having
We
men's
haven't aligned that
clubs as
just
well,
yet, but we
so-
have got the M League starting this year that will play at the same time as the Heart Sapphire series. So one game a week
Excellent.
of the M series will play in the same venue as
Yep,
us.
amazing.
Which is
Good-
awesome
good
to
to see it
showcase
there
it.
together.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And just to expose other spectators to the different sides and then increase the spectator numbers across both formats.
Yep.
But a few of
Nice.
us have had men training partners before. I know
Yep.
Lightning and Firebird do.
Yep. Great
but-
backspace there by Alec Davis.
But
Yeah.
it's really beneficial to both sports, both
Well, it's all
versions of
just
the sport.
netball at the end of the day, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Doesn't matter if it's
Yep. And I was
boys or
saying
girls
with
playing,
Millsy
it's all
earlier in
netball.
the piece that I've seen a lot of evolution of men's netball over time. They're really bringing their craft and the finesse and the smarts into it, where earlier they were a lot more physical, but it was always really, really fast and the mistakes would happen.
Yeah.
Now they've got both, so they've
Yeah.
got the best of everything.
Absolutely.
It's
'Cause they are
so good to
learning
watch.
so much. And a lot of them are playing younger now, so they're
Yes.
learning a lot
having the
more, a lot
17s.
earlier,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Because I'm a high school teacher and I board in the boys teams for Vicky Wilson Cup that we have, and they love it. They absolutely love playing it.
Tahaney finishing off there for South Australia. And Western Australia being real patient. They're up by 7. Janor gets the contact call. Bolkul standing out. Austin up on that transverse line. Puts it out wide. Pocket ball now. Western Australia. It's going to work this one from circle edge. And Gunn just again.
Body position is outstanding.
Yeah, Ben Slade has come back on again. So,
Having a round 2 at it.
yep. They've been rolling some changes while we were talking all things connections between women's, men's and mixed netball.
Yeah.
Tahaney, good work by her to get that. Jesse Robinson, great drive by him. Finds himself 45, circle edge.
Nice placement.
See the lean and the body work from the boys there in that
Absolutely.
circle. Griff and Davis just fighting hard for every inch they can. Griff just working Davis back and back and back as he rolls out. Doesn't want to be there. Contact by Janor, circle edge. Bulk will she have a target? Yes, she does in Tahaney.
Good finish there.
South Australia still trailing, but they get a chance here. Not recovered.
Pressure there on the turnover off the centre pass.
Tahaney looks across.
Just
Bulkville can't
needs
get
to-
it. Davis
Tony just needs
flicks it
to
around. Play on.
take a second.
Nice work. Okay,
Have a
South
look.
Australia get the crumbs
That's
eventually.
better timing.
Tahaney again, see them on the sideline. Jesse Robertson opens it up for them, which is great by him. And little give and go, good support on the circle.
Nice
Davis finishes off. Great chase by Davis to get that ball
Absolutely.
back in, get
Because
himself
everyone
in the
else was just
circle.
watching it, and she never stopped.
Offside call here. Western Australia ball.
Good contesting that pass then, and pick up from South Australia.
Yep.
Need to just take their time and convert this.
Going back, looking
Nice
long
drive.
now. Bray connecting with Bulkwell. Bulkwell with Robinson.
Nice pop
Tahaney.
off the front there by Tahaney.
Good front spot.
Great
Bang.
finish. Has smart netball and the patient as well.
Couple in a row there for South Australia.
Another
And
turnover.
a contact as well. So that's 2 centre passes now for Western Australia that they haven't even got the pass away.
Oh,
Oh no, Bray misconnects with Lane there, unfortunately. Lil comes out, relieves some pressure from that goal shooter position. Gun, backspace, all
Yeah.
day. Good release.
but he holds back space, front space, side space so well.
They just give it to him in the right spot, don't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, and the feeds are excellent.
Tahaney getting a lot of attention from Janor there, trying to stop that drive. Robinson, top of circle with
Have a
Tahaney.
shot there, I reckon. Good hole. Pulls the contact from the keeper.
Mismatch here now. Davis going to stick a mid up, I imagine, and get a pass off. There he
There
goes.
we go.
Not much Dronfield could do about that.
No. Just keep mixing the space up like they are.
4 minutes 44 to play.
Oh, another turnover.
Another centre pass goes wrong. That's 3 centre passes in a row for Western Australia.
I'm not sure what
that
their
have not gone
WA
their way.
coach is thinking, but I know that
And they've all been something different. Not recovered, then a contact, and then that one not taken in the right third. So,
Yep.
wow, hey.
so you need to just
Coach killers. Just little coach killers.
Yes.
4 goals now. Janor, good defensive pressure. Puts that one
awesome
into the
attacking
commentary
first
box.
ball there.
South Australians all finding themselves on the same side of the court.
it, and now
Coming
through
back
the
through
middle.
lane here. Bulkwell has to go big because she's off
Yeah.
balance.
But at least she thought to put it up as high as she could.
Yeah, just didn't
Just
get
didn't
there.
get anyone up in time.
I think the players wanted a held ball then. Austin. Oh, Robinson cuts
too
him off.
easy. Too easy. But excellent work not to stop trying and not stop working.
Yeah, and Jesse
let that
Robinson
ball
drives
go.
down court as well. Could have put Bulkwell on the circle there rather than off the circle. Nice split from
Nice.
Davis. He'll go post here, surely.
Great feed, great finish.
Finishes it off.
We're back to 3. So South Australia are only trailing by 3, 36-33 to WA. And we have another turnover.
Timed right back up here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Third quarter, premiership quarter. South Australia playing it
Absolutely.
well so
Every
far.
day.
Can they keep
And
this
they've
run
made
going?
the change now, WA, and pulled the wing attack off.
Yeah, Lane having to go back. Jesse
So
pushing up.
WA playing with just the 2 boys on the court. Chosen to switch the wing attack with.
Yep, for those that don't know, 1 male in every third in mixed and minimum of 2, maximum of 3 guys on the court. So you can play with the 5 girls if you like.
That's silly. A bit ill-disciplined there from Thomas.
Yep, so shot here for Alec Davis. She'll put that in, and he does. So
Oh.
real tight now, 2 goals.
2-point ball game.
South
with,
Australian ball. And they're going to switch the ball. A bit sweaty, apparently.
yeah.
Jesse Robinson is a very sweaty man.
Yes, I think
Having
we've seen
played
that a
with
few
him.
times. There was a few body hits in the last game, the men's reserves, and a lot of ball changing, a lot of floor wiping.
Yes, yes,
Lovely
indeed.
feed. Yes,
There
you were
was.
there.
I was out there.
So those of you that don't know, Steve was playing in the last game that we just watched on court 1. There was a lot of floor mopping going on.
A lot of big bodies, a lot of sweaty bodies
Absolutely, in small spaces.
that slide around out here when they hit the deck.
Great chase down. Unfortunately, didn't come up with it then, Robinson.
Good ball by Gunn. He can pass as well as shoot.
Great work there by WA.
Bit of a settler there for WA. 2 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Alec Davis releasing some pressure. Robinson circle edge.
Needs
Has
get
to
the
go
ball off.
wide
Yeah,
and look in there.
Good quick release.
Griff Thomas can't get himself back there in time, except to take out Davis's legs a little bit. Gives him a bit of a hug. Make
1
sure
point
no
ball
one hits the
game
deck.
now. Paper on it. Wing attack.
Leo looks out wide.
And contact call in the circle on the goal defence.
Yeah, it's
Very,
going to make
very
this hard
physical, this
one-on-one
game.
now. Slade and Gunn. Oh, Slade gets up
Didn't
there.
place that in the right spot then.
Nice work by the South
Blade
Australians.
got
They
a
get it
great
out.
hand. Excellent take and turn
Vicky
there.
on court now.
I wonder how that works with the new rule.
What's that?
The new rule about having to yield a landing space for a receiver, because the WA player then didn't actually move.
Yes, I know. I've had to clarify a few little new rule changes
Yeah, I think a lot of the
through
ones
the week
around
because we
that,
haven't had a lot of time to train or play with them
but I think
before
also
coming
some
here.
of that it's umpires getting some practice in as much
Some
as it
used
is
to
for
it,
players
new
as
rules.
to what looks like, what each of it looks like.
Yeah, there's some 60-odd changes or something.
That's
some
it.
slight tweaks and
Yeah.
some major ones as
Well,
well.
no, I think I
but
need to buy a rule book
I
to make sure.
I had one, so I threw it out after the changes came. Like, well, this is irrelevant now, and I'll have to get a new one. Update.
It was just,
Unlucky there by Ben
with
Slade.
all those changes, we need them to be able to coach the players on what they're supposed to be doing and to look at what's required by them.
Umpire's just having a word here now. That's delaying play, I believe, probably just because of the time left in the quarter. Slade, contest from behind, couldn't get a hand to it. Bray couldn't get a hand to it either. 10 seconds left to play. 2-goal game. South Australia have done amazingly well to drag this one back. Gunn, he can defend as well. Look at him come back for that.
Good ball.
And contact call, so this will be scored.
I like that part of the new rule, but if the ball's left the shooter's hand at the time the whistle is blown, it does count.
Yep, that one wouldn't have mattered because it was contact call, I think, anyway.
Yeah,
but
advantage.
it is a new, same basketball style.
Yeah.
As soon as that shot goes,
It's
good.
easier to umpire as well.
Absolutely. So we find ourselves in a tight tussle again, which is great in this Bingham Cup match. 38 to Western Australia, 37 to South Australia. We'll be back shortly.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me. Cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this. You wanna be like this.
And we are back for the last quarter of this match at Nissan Arena. It has been a tight tussle indeed. 13-all at the first break. 5-goal lead to Western Australia in the second, and a 1-goal lead at the moment to Western Australia. So, tight tussle last quarter here. What do we expect, Megan?
Well, looking at what WA have made some changes and brought Sarah back on. Sina, is it? In the centre there?
Reece Sarah, yep.
Yeah, Reece, which I think He was really good when he was on early on in the piece. I'm looking to see whether, well, there he goes. And intercepts straight up.
away.
Yep, just watches the ball, has a look, and then straight onto it. Just the control down the attack end from him. But they've moved Gunn back to goal shooter, which is interesting, because they had run him at goal attack till now.
They had, yeah, but straight matchup, height for height. Ben Slade in goalkeeper, so have a look and see how that goes.
So there's no mismatch anywhere anymore. Both ends are matching up. So Piper's
Ben Slade in front.
Gone to goal attack. With Charlotte Mariskini at wing attack.
Robinson has done well coming on into centre as well for South Australia. They've used 3 different centres this game.
Yeah, mixed them up, kept the legs going, keep them fresh.
Yeah, keep that run through there. Robinson and Sarah working hard on each other. There's going to be obstruction. And
nice
placement
patience.
there. Yep, good work.
Good patience, let them move past.
Griff Thomas hits the post there, doesn't upset the shot too much though. Western Australia once again find themselves up by a few. Another good start to a quarter, and as soon as I say that, I curse them and the ball goes straight out over the baseline.
Good body positioning though from Slade to just
Ben Slade
Ben Slade to
does
just take
well.
that space away from behind.
Yeah, get some good width on the drive too, out to open up that court for South Australia. John Field standing out of play for Western Australia. Lane to get a 3-star, looks to the pocket. Griff Thomas on Alec
nice
Davis.
Patience on the feed.
Some body work, that's for sure. That's going to be obstruction. Absolutely.
Hard to get a ball away when he's
he's right under you.
Sitting on his chin.
Cheer squads for both sides starting to ramp up now. I know everything is on the line here. Having to look back on the centre, Jesse Robinson has to go again as well. Not many options. Hickey looks long.
Good movement onto the ball then.
And drives back to, I almost said pocket, but probably 45 really, to be honest.
Got there in the end. It was a good vision by the wing attack to feed that long ball across. Otherwise, I think they're going to get a held ball there.
So Davis keeps South Australia in touch, 41-40. A nice tight tussle.
Morskini did a nice drive off the centre pass. Working really hard down that attack end.
I should say the Bingham Cup normally is trying to be played pre-season as practice for the 2 states, but sometimes we can't get together and do that. So if we don't, it's played here at National Champs.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We usually have 23s included as well as the 2 Opens teams, but unfortunately Western Australia don't have a 23s this year. Okay. So the series will go on aggregate. So if this is a 1-goal win to Western Australia, then the Open men's will have to win obviously by more than that for South Australia to get the win. So
it's exciting though to have something like this.
It is. Puts a bit of pressure on the men's tomorrow.
Oh, that's all right.
As well. Good. But very, very tight here, which is good news. South Australia have never won the Bingham Cup. It has always gone to Western Australia. 23s have won matches before, but unfortunately South Australia have not won the Cup. So it would be amazing to do it for the first time if we possibly can. Great ball in there. Tahini to Davis.
So 4 minutes gone, and it's 42-41 to WA still. So South Australia haven't led since the first quarter.
Looking cross-court.
Nice
Robinson,
work from Robinson.
what a take.
Front position, 2 hands, and drive through that ball.
Gets it again. Hickey now pops for him. And to top of circle,
good
Robinson
fake there
again.
From Hickey.
And goes wide.
Again.
Tahini gets some attention
Hickey's
from John
doing a
Field.
great job though with the ball. That's causing those contacts, which gives the shooters that opportunity to have a goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Davis holds top.
Very well done.
Not needed. And he puts it in.
Very well done. And we're up to 42 all. So South Australia centre pass. They could go back to the lead again here.
Ashbray having to look back.
Yeah, being patient.
Working sideline. Oh, probably lucky not to get a replay call there.
It's hard to know with the replay ball rule.
Yep, everyone
bad luck.
Does it a little bit differently, and the ball is very, very sweaty in this humidity.
WA doing a great job though of getting inside South Australia and really pushing them wide in that one, and it just meant that Davis had no one to throw it to.
Western Australia up the middle. Reece Serra gets it away.
No one knew what went on there.
No one's called anything. Kind of took it out of his own player's hand and then slung it back.
Yeah. And I don't think
safety.
he actually did step. I think he didn't quite get the other foot down. It was good to see a replay on that one. So WA being patient, moving the ball.
Obstruction there from Robinson. Going to give Serra the easy look. It's a gun. The gun puts it in, just waiting for Ben Slade to land. Puts it in over his head.
South Australia still not having taken the lead yet.
No, that was their centre pass, so Western Australia up by 1.
Reece Serra again, great fake and delivery. Good work there by the goal defence.
Yep, nice work by South Australia. Need to chase this down. Hickey, and it's going Western Australia's way. Off the feet there of the South Australians.
South Australia looking possibly to make some changes. Subs on the sideline getting ready to go. Clayton Wells warming up. And Jordan Vivian possibly coming in at goal defence. Yep, so Wells is on.
Slow build up here. That's
Great
a hell ball.
defensive work
Too
there from
slow.
South Australia. Slowly built that pressure to the point where WA had no options. And got a hell ball.
Clayton
Just
Wells
need to be
looks
patient.
long.
Great work there. Look,
And it's not into Alec Davis. He's out running decoys. And Tahaney puts it
great
in.
finish from Tahaney. Confident to the post. Right when they needed it. So now we're back with an even ball game and South Australia centre pass. So let's see how they go this time.
And basically halfway through the quarter,
Absolutely.
it is a tight 7 minutes 40 to play. Hickey circle edge. Davis presents nicely. Can
In
finish.
range.
Oh, but doesn't. Circle edge, who's it going to fall to? It's going to be a contact call, Western Australia ball. As tight as you can hope for. What can WA do here? 43 each. Their chance to bring this ball down. Oh, put Serra off balance.
Nice centering of the ball.
Going to be a contact call there on Clayton Wells. Centre of the court. It's going to be options here for Reece Serra. Looks top, over to Gunn. Slade can't get a hand to it.
Good placement by Paper there.
And Gunn finishes off. So they steal one, and they manage to keep this
Still.
lead.
44-43 to WA. Just under 7 minutes to play, so it's an excellent game of netball.
Top of the table clash for the National Championship and Bingham Cup match as well. As tight as you like. And too much for Gunn.
Finally, Slade, the work that he's doing on the body is starting to pay off, so we'll see.
Yep. Nice, quick,
how
easy
South
release.
Australia go.
Jordan Vivian there drives it out as well with Clayton Wells, who opens up the court now. Looks long.
Lane doing a good job
Tahaney.
of moving out of the way to allow them to come through.
Yep.
Need someone through the middle.
Lane's going to have to go
Wells
again.
is gone.
Lane and Vivian, and footwork call, Clayton Wells, unfortunately there. John Field has options coming at her from the Western Australians. Reece Serra out wide, up the guts now.
Paper with double
Paper,
play.
yeah. It's done all right to get herself up the centre of the court while
Absolutely.
Reece Serra was caught wide and not an option. Looking absolutely gassed there in centre. Done a mountain of work at the start, and a mountain of work at the end here.
I think Gunn was actually accidentally standing on Vivian's foot and she was trying to get out of the way. She was a bit stuck.
Yeah,
Not
you
good
would be
finish.
stuck with him standing on you, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, you're not
He's a
going
big boy.
anywhere. Not going
I'd just be
anywhere.
like, yeah, I'll
So how
just
tall
take
would
him.
he be? Let me just check.
Oh, we've got some data. Has Millsy got some data
Here
on
you
that
go,
as well for us?
195
Oh,
centimetres.
that's just showing off.
It is. If only. I'm not even 165.
I am
So he's got
183,
a
6
whole
foot,
foot
so
on
he
me.
must, yeah.
He's probably about 6
6
foot 5.
something, yeah, 6'5"-ish. Janor in wing
Great job
attack.
to take that drive hard right through the
Yeah,
mess there.
cut through both of them.
Absolutely. And didn't pull out of the contest at all.
5 minutes left to play. We're on the last little stretch here. This
Yeah,
Western
1 point
Australia
ball
versus
game.
South Australia. Tight tussle.
Just got to
Jordan
remember
Goggins
that
caught
they
short
can
there.
turn on their heels when they go to shoot, and that's often what catches people out with 3 feet rule.
Gunn finishes off. Clayton Wells to get South Australia restarted, has options out wide. Long look here and nails it. Davis able to pull that one in.
Well
Finishes
done.
off. That's a good long
finish.
look. Nice quick release there.
And at this stage, when there's only 2 in it, that's a real courageous pass to give. Oh, Vivian's down.
Body work there.
I think she's got winded
Got
on
one
that
in
one.
the guts. Yeah, solar plex there maybe. Sucking in some big ones. Gunn's holding his head. He can't believe it.
He's got. I think he was given a caution. I think that's what he was concerned
Gonna have
about.
to
I don't think he's questioning.
Wipe the court as well.
Everyone can suck all the air back in.
Just, you know, if he knew there was no intent or anything, he
Yeah.
probably didn't want the caution or the warning
No.
that he got. Sometimes you can just turn blind and there's a player there that you've
Absolutely.
just absolutely not seen or expected. And that is unfortunate contact sometimes.
That's it.
Jordan Goggins and Jordan Vivian working this ball out. Beth Lane couldn't pull that one
Great
in with
tap
the
of
hand
ball
over the
there by
top.
Nishki.
It's going to be very hard to pick best players. And I'll have to
Absolutely.
be
With a game like this.
heading straight over to the umpires to see what they say and pick a WA and an SA best player. And award those Jan Sim and Lorraine Ward medals. And 2 medals for the men's game as well. So that ball goes out for South Australia.
Winner place, and Borkill is on
Lily Mae Bolkwell.
in that WA position.
Nishki getting a lot of attention there on that drive. Griff Thomas is going to take his time here. Work some seconds off the clock. Dronfield down the line to Reese Serra, who's got a lot of ball fakes. And tries to open up the court. Janor comes through with that quick
Excellent
little
work
drive of hers.
clear cut and fill.
Yeah, Reese Serra on his own. Going to be a throw-in, no contact call. Getting tight here. 3 minutes to play. 1 goal in it. Contact outside circle. Puts that one up to Gunn at the top. Jordan Vivian comes Phil's front. Jordan Goggins can't get a go at that.
Unfortunately, it's come off her foot.
Yeah, unfortunately, socked that out of court, trying to run after it and pick it up. Janor, no options. Sarah finally opens up for her.
Oh, Blade nearly got his hands. No, new goalkeeper. Who's that now? Different goalkeeper on now.
For South Australia,
Yep.
Jordan Goggins.
Yeah,
is
Jordan Goggins
on.
come in. Got his
We saw
hand to
him,
it.
I think, in the second. Tahini baseline drive.
Great ball.
Bolkwell connects. Wells off circle edge. Needs someone to go to. It's eventually Tahini, but there's been a call. Dronfield standing out. And Alec Davis gets the free shot under the post and misses. Pulls in rebounds. Yes, he does.
That is exceptionally lucky.
Yeah, just juggled that a little bit and then got the contact call
So
on
we've
the
got
hand.
2 minutes to go. There's 1 goal in it, but WA have the centre pass. So South Australia have to work really hard here to turn this ball over.
Yeah, South Australian bench is up and about in support as best they can be. We've got a good crowd from both South Australia and Western Australia as well.
Tell you what, the umpires have done a great job in this game to try and keep up in the physicality of it.
I could not be an umpire.
No, there's bodies everywhere.
Full respect to them. It just must
And
be
they've
the
controlled
hardest
the
job.
game really well.
Yeah, with big boys
they-
going at it at the post like that. Like,
Oh.
decisions to be made
Absolutely.
all the time.
No, they've done a great job.
And Gunn puts that one in. So, 2-goal lead, Western Australia. Minute 10 to play. South Australia need to score this and then get an intercept if they can.
Yeah.
Try and tie this game up at the very least. It's a bit of a struggle. Davis releases for them. And
That's
at the
a nice
back,
screen
nice.
there from Tahini. And that's goal. So 50 seconds to go. 1 goal in it. WA centre pass. It's coming down to the wire.
Can South Australia
South
get this
Australia
ball
need a
back and get this
turnover.
lead back?
They need a
Tahaney
turnover
playing
here.
some good D. Western Australia keeping it for now. 35 seconds to play. Very, very tight. South Australia do not come up with it. There's been a call early on. Chinoa looks to Sarah in the pocket. And over to Gunn, who does pull it in on his fingertips.
He's been outstanding today, Gunn.
Absolutely 15 seconds to play. He puts that one in. So two
You
goals
probably
to Western
expect
Australia
2 goals is a bit too much for...
in this few amount of seconds. Davis gets the contact call and finishes with the shot. So I reckon it'll be a 1-goal game here because it's 3, 2, 1, and that is time. So what a game.
Great
WA
game of netball.
undefeated so far in this division, but every game has been within 4 or 5, and that's across all the teams. So WA winning that one 49 to South Australia. Oh, scoreboard just changed.
There we go.
48.
Yep, they just scored
Excellent.
that last
So
one.
1 goal in it. Great game. Thank you very much, Megan.
Thank
And we'll
you.
see you all on the next
Outstanding.
live stream.
Thanks, guys.